I don't think it's like an easy game for a 9th pick Doom. And it doesn't particularly lane amazingly well with Nyx, so I'm skeptical again for Thunder Predator. I'm not sure what I see. They're going for this play off or pick off, play the map separately, relocate in style, but I don't think Virtus Pro is going to give that to them. They run at US5 all the time. I think they're going to play a really low cooldown Dota and constantly be grouped up, and I don't know what Thunder Predator can necessarily do about that.
All right, well, we'll see how that kind of pans out for VP. Something you're mentioning is like, yeah, the BKB tank Dooms, I feel like that's where the Sven also gets a whole lot stronger is he packs a punch against BKBs. He doesn't care about your BKB as much.
Yeah. And it's also the constant fear that even though you have a BKB, if you get Sven stunned, you're just going to probably die because the A follow-up is terrifying.
All right, well, we're going to hop ourselves in game 1 of this 2-game series between Thunder Predator and Virtus Pro. A very important series for both teams. I feel like we're going to be seeing that a lot today, but every game for Thunder Predator is important besides just getting some wins to avoid elimination. Virtus Pro, 5-5, they need to get up a bracket. They need to start 2-0ing some series and not just get draws. So we'll see which way this game 1 is going to go. One of the heroes I'm curious a little bit about, we've got MJZ playing IO. IO, one of the top 5 most picked heroes, I want to say. Whoa. Luna, hold that. Yeah, he gets
Ravage.
They're still going to get the... He just walked up alone. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah, I've done that before, and you're just like, there's no way there's 5 heroes there. And then there are 5 heroes there.
I feel like I've seen
30 seconds to battle.
Teams usually go up here with 5 and put a ward on the high ground because before going up, you're always going to both mid lanes approaching their Orchid timings. GPK is going to get his ahead of the storm, so you mentioned this can be dangerous with Leo Style, who's a bit behind on net worth because he's been more active.
It's totally worth it, though. Like, your lineup is so greedy. I think this is a sign of a player who's... I know that sounds so cliche, like, he's ready to win, but, like, he's thinking about, like, the team. Yeah. If you look at his 2 cores, it's like, they've got enough greed for the 3 of us. I'm going to play to be disruptive, and I think it's a really cool awareness that you would never expect out of, like, a pub teammate or not professional player.
Storm is baiting.
Oh, Arcane Rune.
It's got blinked into a Doom. They were smoked up. Then Moose went for the Impair, which didn't land, but Frank was there. He blinked in for the Arcane Rune. He grabbed it, but that was such a cool bait. They knew 14-minute power runes were coming, and Leo Style went to the power rune that was in the more dangerous part of the map because he had the Nyx Invis and the Doom smoke.
That was really clever. I like that. I call it a clever smoke game.
Yep.
In order to make all of this work, and I'm really going to harp on that Sven pick the way this game's played out, because if you had picked the Wraith King or something of the tankiness nature, you would have the guy that sets up the rotations for you. And I think because they don't have the person that can show on creep waves, it looks like everything is so forced. And now he just blink orchided a BKB Doom?
Well, yeah, exactly. He just turned to Doom the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain getting low is probably going to be a kill here. Pop's just going to die to this Doom. That's a solo kill.
What was
1
the
versus
plan?
3, and now the Storm Leo Style shows up. They're going to bring down the Earth Spirit here. Kingslayer, Nightfall's popped the ultimate. He's trying to go in, but he doesn't have any kind of initiation.
He's 75 gold off of BKB. Go farm your BKB. What are they doing? This is, oh man, you can just tell Thunder Predators got their number.
Yeah.
Like, they are forcing so many errors from VP. These are like textbook things that players of this caliber are not going to do if you're not forcing them to be uncomfortable. Pound.
Roll in. They look for oh, actually finds the IO. That's a better target for save to get. They're going to look to turn around. They'll use the Luna BKB, and that should finish off the Earth Spirit. So a BKB charge committed. Gets it down to 7 seconds. Elsewhere, looks like VP trying to get moves here. He's got a Carapace. Do they commit for this kill? Moose gets caught by the Orchid, and that should be the death of him.
That's to put the ulti on cooldown for DM. Whenever I do that play, it means I get to go farm guys, because I don't have my ultimate, as you see him immediately TPing it. I understand you, buddy. I understand. He's going for a halberd, so he's just anti-carry. I mean, Necro is, in some capacity, an anti-carry type offlaner, but you don't have to itemize purely for that, but definitely in this case, it seems like the good plan when both Sven and Luna are top of the net worth charts for their respective teams.
Keep hunting for this Io Luna. The smoke rotation's coming.
No
Can this Luna get out? Yeah, BKB on cooldown for 15. They do have a T1 tower, but I think they're too far to TP to this one. The Ice Blast follow-up is gonna land. And Minos goes down. MJZ couldn't relocate him out. Great job from Save to initiate even before they connected, but there is going to be a kill elsewhere on the map. So you start with the Doom again. It got Lotus. He's doomed himself, and he's going to die to the Sonic Wave, it looks like. The tip's coming out. VP get 4 kills in 3 different lanes.
He couldn't Midas a creep while he was dying because he was doomed. That's when you know. That's the killer blow right there. As I was praising Thunder Predator and critiquing VP, 2.5 seconds of ethereal form can be pretty detrimental for him.
Yeah, outside BKB combined with the halberd, it's like just all this pesky things that he can't really.
Yeah, none of that for Sven, right? Sven kind of just can just run rampant in fights as long as he doesn't get doomed. But even then, he has Satanic. If he already has his ult pop, he might be okay with it.
They see him. They've got the ward on the high ground. Save goes rolling in, and they're going to lose the eye, which means Luna could be in some trouble. May just have to consider a BKB TP out. Gets caught by the Save roll. Nightfall's going to follow up with the Sven there. You cannot TP out. MNZ believe he's just going to be chased down. Save is gone. Hey, high five. No high five for you. As elsewhere, they are going to get the jump and look to bring down DM's Necro, but at what cost? Leostyle trying to TP out the Sven. Damage with the Sonic Wave is too much. Team wipe. Virtus Pro have put an exclamation mark on this game and said, hey, we're sticking around. We're not giving Thunder Predator their first win. We've got quite the comeback in store.
This game is such a concerning game for Thunder Predator. I think
and it feels like one of those games where, yeah, from our perspective, casting, we can see how well Thunder Predator's doing. It looks like they're in control. I imagine VP's going to walk away from this game and feel like they had the game from minute 1.
Yeah.
They're probably not going to feel like they were ever really behind.
That did happen in DPC a lot. We'd interviewed DM at the end of the game, and our VP was a team where they were so dominant during the season that they were. Oh, Carapace.
Yeah, follow up with the Doom.
Sick.
That's the play. Okay, they weren't just sitting back saying nothing. They were formulating a plan. They were like, okay,
smoke it up.
This is our win condition. This is what we can do. We got to figure out a way to get one of these big kills. It's the Nyx Carapace, and yeah, maybe whether it's overconfidence or what, he bought a Swift Blink, but Doom, he gets jumped on. He's going to get taken out with the Queen of Pain Hex, but Queen of Pain going to pay the price for this. They've now killed 2, and DM could be a 3rd. I don't think he's got an easy way out of this one. Has a Ghost Shroud, but surely they can chase him down here. MNZ has the Lucent Beam. Moves. Anaburn looking for him. Gets another Lucent Beam, but he's getting away. DM still alive for now with the Earth Spirit. Magnetize. He's doing a lot of damage. Luna gets kept alive. Nice save from MJZ. Chase is on. Save. It's 2 supports. They can still chase into this one. Perhaps MNZ's getting so low.
My God.
He's going to die to the supports. Oh, the magnetized damage just adding up with the Spirit Vessel as well, and this Earth Spirit is just rolling through him. He's out of boulders, unfortunately.
He's got one more.
Okay, he's got one. What can he find with this one? I was like, I need to get the hell away from this guy. He can't. Oh, save with a triple kill. Wow. It's the Earth Spirit. He's like, don't worry, Sven, step aside. I got this one. And Storm's just like, yeah, I'm going to chill in the fountain. This save Earth Spirit's pretty damn scary.
This always makes me feel good whenever this is a great feeling in Dota when you die as the carry and your team just proceeds to carry you. So they do give the spell Prism to Queen of Pain. He's got his level 25 talent, so he's got his built-in Lincolns, 18-second cooldown. That makes it even more difficult for Frank to do his job in the game.
The one on the high ground, Blink Hex. Queen of Pain gets some follow-up, and they're going to look to blow up Frank, which means no Doom to worry about for now. He does have buyback. Like Io Luna, they're still sitting down bottom. We need to get back to probably defend this one, but GPK in trouble, gets doomed. He's the one who doesn't have an Aegis here.
Yeah, Lotus Orb was late.
Great initiation, and Nightfall could be next. He's out of mind. He's going to look to turn, pop the Satanic and heal, but he's being kited now. As Frank gets another roll, and his Sven goes blinking in. They get the Reaper's Sight. It's going to be enough damage. He couldn't save him in time. Io's out. He relocated to this fight, so he's going to now TP himself back home, and VP. They get this rack. They have 140 plus seconds with no Doom.
He could go read a book. He can come back. Finish the next chapter, and you'll be able to play the game again afterwards. Very rarely do you get to see that respawn timer, but it's a level 23 Doom that bought back and got Necro Scythe, so...
And that is Mega Creeps, and perhaps GG.
Yags! No. They don't have this Sven on their team. They can't wipe the...
Thunder Predator. They're defending valiantly. I honestly, the last few minutes of this game, I don't mind how it went. If anything, I think Thunder Predator's showing some resilience here. They're going down as a team, Brian. And they played an okay game, considering that they're playing against Virtus Pro. Like, it's hard to say like they look like, you know, they're a bottom team here at TI based on this game at least. But, you know, sometimes you're just playing against VP and it's hard to close out these games. Okay. We'll see if they can get to that point, as we'll be heading into game number 2 fairly soon. All signs point towards a VP 2-0, but we'll see if Thunder Predator have anything to say about that. There's a time to put up a fight. You know, they got to start now. It's day 3 of the groups. They're running out of time.
They are indeed. But if that's pretty much what it's boiled down to, because all the other factors, all the players are just so good at creep aggroing and CSing and all that kind of stuff. So you're seeing, yeah, once again pulling on the Medusa.
Oh, he got him with the night. He came back and walked into the Nightmare.
He has pull, I think.
Yep.
Yes, he does. That's death.
He thought that they'd stop chasing, but Save just kept on going after him and just got a Nightmare, and that was a easy kill. But GPK may pay the price. Has to TP out, but he's more than happy with that. Heads up play from him. Fade coming once again. Save maybe not ready to be met by Thunder Predator with several heroes here. Making four heroes collapsing on the Save Bane. At this point, VP may just say, yeah, we can let him go. It's not worth it. Although GPK happy to go for some revenge kills, and he'll get one. Takes out the Weaver in return. Both teams losing their 4 position. There's just Tier 1 top being pressured, Tier 1 mid being pressured, and Tier 1 bottom, Thunder Predator haven't really pressured at all.
Yeah, the thing is that last game we saw, as we see Save.
Oh, RPs, but
Baiting.
now Storm and Io show up. Io with the heal. The Centaur, he ravages 5 heroes. Yeah, pauses the game. As Save does end up going down the lands, but MNZ doesn't have any way to escape. GPK getting low on mana, but he's being helped out by the Io sustain. With the 1 charge, he's going to relocate him out. He wants this kill. Oh, he doesn't get it, but he does save the Storm, and he can probably come back and fight.
Yeah, they're not going to stick around. He's going to be full health, full mana.
Yeah, great Io play there. First, he keeps the Bane alive for a bit longer, allows GPK to clean up, and then he heals up GPK and gives him some mana with the 1 charges.
That's either super late or super early, depending if you're up still.
It's gamer hours.
Indeed. I think for most people, they would consider that late.
Yeah. I think 5 a.m. is when it starts getting early morning, but 4 a.m. is...
Nah, for someone like Jenkins, that's even later at night. Jenkins is a 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. sleeping schedule. Very normal for streamers.
Yep.
But not normal at all. As MJZ.
Oh, he goes for the grip, but he gets pulled. The Aether Remnant going to stop that one, but I think VP is still going to have the edge here. They go looking for initiation. He doesn't manage to dodge the RP. Frank does a good job fake canceling it, but unfortunately GPK is just being kept alive by the Io. And they go from 1 kill to the next, and yeah, this Io plus Storm, not your everyday student. He's got an Arcane Ring. That's a big part of that. I think it was his Arcane Ring that really boosted him up there.
I think that's an extra 200 mana when he uses it, something like that, for Storm, right? Because he gives himself 75. Even if they bring down GPK, I think it's going to be a similar story to what we saw at the Triangle, where the rest of the team ends up dying afterwards.
Now it's a game of keep away, but VP smoked up. I believe, I mean, Dire Vision kind of had an idea of where Storm was. Not sure if they know the smoke is coming, but Save D-warding. He may die, but his teammates are quickly headed his way. So Leo Style commits the Yules, which means he doesn't have it anymore, so he's going to get gone on by the Storm. Doesn't want to use it defensively, which totally makes sense. You've got to find some kills, but is Save even going to go down here? We're going to find out. The PL chasing. He Nightmares 1. He grips the other. He has a Brain Sap as well. Ice Blast coming in. That should finish him off, but he just set up 1 kill, maybe even 2. MNZ, nice juice. You mentioned he's a PL player. DM, the only one who wasn't fooled, and he'll get the TP out. Well played by MNZ, but
consolation prize there.
Yeah. It's not really gaining anything. It's just preventing VP from getting, you know, an extra huge kill that gets him further ahead.
Butterfly at 19 minutes for Nightfall. As he is 1-0-2 this game.
Oh.
Not again.
MNZ.
He has no TP this time, though.
Yeah, and
so they know this.
Yeah, can he juke through these? He's Quelling Blades on cooldown, unfortunately.
He had Doppelganger, but if you doppel, then you reveal where you are. So
yeah. Hoping for a Quelling Blade cooldown so he could maybe like tuck himself in the trees or something.
Yeah, it just feels like there's nowhere to go. Not only at this stage, Bane effectively represents a kill on you. So Save's just running around on his own, even just farming mid right now. There's everywhere is danger for Thunder Predators.
Lycan's invaded the enemy jungle like alone. There's like 2 or 3 enemy heroes. He's like, I'm fine. They can't threaten me. Has gone for the drums you mentioned.
6 drum charges already. Whew. He's used a lot of them. He's almost got the AC. Oh god.
All kinds of bad. Does illusion rune off the silence and didn't have Yules, but nice job understanding they can still get out. But ultimately, these are very small things that Thunder Predator is doing right on an individual level, and this game has gone to shit for them.
I believe we are nearing the point where VP will feel comfortable to just walk down the lane.
Or just dive tier 3s.
Well, they have to kill the mag, I think, in order to walk down the lane.
Style doesn't have a Yule Scepter. GPK's once in. He's going to succeed. He's only got 9 seconds left of this Aegis. He's like trying to die here. Yeah, I think he may just die to this tier 4. I was like, no, you're not dying, my friend. That wasn't the plan, but we'll see what happens here. They're in the enemy base, taking tier 3 towers here, and there's still 2 dead, so they should be fine. There's no mag skewer to worry about. They get their grip on Leo Style. He's going to go down, and this may just be GG. I mean, it's probably been GG for a while, but shame.
I've just lived this story too many times. I feel like that's all Dota is, right? Is narratives that each individual lineup will write. And when I'm playing PL, I'm like, man, am I going to lose all my buildings in the first 15 minutes of the game? And you look at VP's lineup, and if they get off to a good start, the answer is absolutely yes. And yeah, I need you guys to go ahead and end it, so my sub 30-minute prediction will be correct, VP.
Backing off a little bit, tipping Magnus like, what are you trying to blink? This one wolf is stopping him from blinking. And there we go, GG is called as they will finish the throne, and VP smoothly sail their way to a 2-0 victory. Game 1 was a bit longer, but that was more, I think, game plan rather than, you know, VP doing worse in game 1.